What's up, y'all? It's Chris Leo with Movou Digital Marketing, and today I wanted to talk with you a little bit about local SEO, and specifically, I'm talking to all you service-based businesses out there. So, if you run a service business, so let's say you're like a plumber, an attorney, a CPA, financial advisor, pest control, HVAC, like a proper brick and mortar service business that services a geographical area, the number one thing that you want is you want to show up on Google when people are searching for your services and near me, or your services and fill in the city blank on their mobile phones when they're out in your market. That's the number one thing that's going to help grow your business. The interesting thing is it's one of the most overlooked things. So, today, what I want to do is I want to break down exactly why local SEO is the number one growth lever that you're probably not using well. And for those of you that hate marketing and just don't understand it and don't want to touch it, and or maybe you're just too busy, I've got a really simple solution that actually will help you build those signals to Google that you are the thought leader in the space, in the business that everybody wants to do business with, and that'll get you listed in that local three pack on the map search. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, local SEO is how your business shows up in Google Map results when people search things like plumber near me, or best pest control in Austin, or roof repair San Mateo. So, what you want to get in is you want to get in those top three organic results, which is what they call the local three pack. That's the holy grail when it comes to local SEO and Google Map search. So let's take a look at this here. So right here, I just put in a general search for plumber near me. And so there's different types of results that you're going to see. So the top here, these are sponsored results, meaning EJ Plumbing and Mike Council Plumbing are paying to be at the top of the results. Then these are local service ads. Then there's a pay-per-click ad here for Mike Council Plumbing. And then another sponsored ad for Cupertino Plumbing. This is a paper. This is a pay-per-click. This Mike Council. This is a Google local service ad. And then these three here: Crown Plumbing, EJ Plumbing, and Smart Plumbers Inc. Granted, Crown and EJ happen to be running ads, but they are actually in the local three pack for plumber near me in my area. The reason the local three pack is so important is because it's not people paying to be there. They're legitimately seen by Google as the go-to local businesses that not only Google's algorithm favors the most, but that are getting the most local traffic, phone calls, people clicking directions to get to their businesses, and interactions with their profile. So getting in here guarantees that you're going to get more business, more phone calls, more potential to grow revenue for your business. A lot of people ask, so why local SEO? Why not something like social media or social media advertising or direct mail? And the truth is, if you really think about it, let's just take a Facebook ad for instance. Facebook, you're on your app on your phone, you're scrolling down, you're looking at what your friends ate for lunch on vacation or whatever, and then all of a sudden an ad pops up. And so it's interrupting what you're doing. You weren't looking for that particular business, but that business is targeting you for other indicators that you've shown online that you could be a potential candidate. So while it is targeted, they're showing you something that you're not actively looking for, and or something that maybe you could use but you're just not looking for yet. So there's a much longer runway for that potential business to turn into actualized business. When you chase people down, you're showing up when they're not in that frame of mind and when it's not the right time for them to become purchasers. So local SEO beats traditional ads in that sense because of intent. I am going to grab my phone and I am going to punch in best wills, trusts, and estates attorney in San Jose, California, or best wills and trusts attorney near me. I'm actively looking for that. So when I see those top results, I'm going to want to investigate and call somebody in those results so I can set up a time for a consultation and achieve this goal that I have, this thing that this problem I'm looking to solve. And the kicker, unlike traditional SEO for organic search on websites, Once you've ranked, you generally stay ranked. You're not paying per click like an ad. You're not fighting an algorithm that changes like your website's organic rank pages on Google. It's really the best long term ROI in digital marketing that there is. So, with that in mind, why doesn't every business crush it with local SEO? And the truth is, it's because it's a mess. You've got to optimize your Google business profile. You need to clean up all your online listings, which, by the way, the public can make suggestions, and as helpful as they want to be, they get all your listings, out of alignment with different hours of operation, different phone numbers, even different the way the name is spelled for the business, and it's a giant pain. You also there's lots of difficulty tracking rankings. There's tons of services out there that charge you a bunch of money to see the map results, but do you really know what those map results mean? And then the last part is just regular upkeep. Updating hours on holidays, adding photos regularly to your profile, even posting updates. All that stuff takes time, and frankly, most business owners, nobody has time for that. You're running a business, you're booking jobs, you're handling clients, you're doing 100 other things. And so that, my friends, is where this solution that I wanted to tell you about comes in. And it's a platform that we've just launched called local3.io. So as we were discussing, Google gives everyone a shot on local search if you're sending the right signal. The problem is though the business owners are busy, and that's why we invented local3.io. Local 3 is your own digital marketing assistant built specifically with AI tools for service businesses to help them rank higher locally. So what it does is it's sending those signals to Google that you are a highly sought after business in your marketplace. And we use AI to do that. And that's going to in turn help you get more people clicking through to your website, more people clicking to call you, more people clicking to get directions to your business, which then raises your local search rankings. On top of that, the system, as I mentioned, it's AI driven, and so it does everything for you. It optimizes your Google business profile. It fixes inconsistent listings across all the online citations that you're listed on the internet. It helps you get more 5-star reviews, and not only that, it reads the reviews and automatically replies with relevant and inspiring replies that make the customers even happier. And the whole time it's tracking your rankings and your visibility. So month over month, you can see changes. And these are changes that not like say traditional organic SEO where it could take 6, 8, 10, 12 months. We're seeing anywhere from like 1, 2, 3 months. Big changes, putting people at the very top of the search results and getting them in those the local 3 pack that everybody's aspiring to be in. The greatest part about the system, especially for those of you that hate marketing and you're pessimistic about is it going to work, there's no long-term contracts and it starts as little as $2.99. So really you have nothing to lose. So definitely, if you are interested in learning more, and you want a free local audit of everything that you have going on local SEO wise right now for your business, the good, the bad, and some suggestions on what you could do today, actionable tips that will help you rank better. In the description, there's a link. All you have to do is click that, fill in a couple of fields about your business, and then we'll send that to you absolutely at no obligation. And if you have any questions or want to see some actual results for real clients, we're happy to show you everything and get you started down the right path. Definitely hit the link in our bio, and we'll help you any way we can.